Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, I want to put out a trigger warning. This story, the content contains mention of child SA images and other disturbing information. Also, just know in advance, any video of mine that you click on that is about Josh Duggar, it should come with a trigger warning. If I so happen to forget to put it in the beginning of the video, or if I forget altogether, I apologize. In advance, all content related to Josh Duggar should require a trigger warning. This is just a quick update for you guys. I'm going to put out another video later about more details about what took place. But one thing that I thought was important, that we got some information back from the Ashley's Reality Roundup, and she is in the courtroom today. She is actually sitting alongside some of the Duggar family. She put out a video, or she put out an article telling us that while some of the images was being viewed by the jury, that the prosecutor actually forgot to turn his computer off. So the people seated directly behind him had a clear view of those images. And I don't know if you guys know this, but they're not letting everyone in the courtroom see the videos or the images. Each juror member has a screen in front of them, a monitor, and that's where the images will pop up. That's where the videos will play. Everything that they are using in this trial to show the jury what Josh was looking at or what was found on Josh's computer, it will be shown to the jurors on those monitors. So not everyone will be able to see that content. However, the prosecution actually left his computer on for a while, and those seated directly behind him was able to see what those images were. So they actually put up an article, so I'm going to go over it really quick. The title is Josh Duggar Trial. Joanna Duggar, Anna Duggar, and other family members react as expert describes graphic child SA photos found on Josh's computer. So it says here that seated front row was Anna Duggar. Beside her was Derek Dillard. They sat front row as James Futrell, who works for the Department of Justice and is an expert in child exploitation crimes, as he described files that were downloaded or attempted to be downloaded on Josh's computer back in May 2019. Also in the courtroom, while the child SA images were being described, was Joanna, as well as her husband Austin. As James Futrell described the files, one which featured an infant female, Joanna looked visibly upset. According to the Ashley, she leaned forward. You could tell by the look on her face that she was bothered by what she was hearing. She was leaning forward, furrowing her brow, I would have to say, probably in just disgust and sadness, hearing what her brother was looking at, or what her brother was allegedly looking at. The Ashley is also confirming that some of the disturbing images were visible to Anna and Derek, as well as others in the courtroom. Although the CSA images were only supposed to be shown to the jury, judge, and attorneys, with the TV screens to the general public turned off during those times, the prosecutor left his computer on for a short time, showing several storyboards of the child SA images and videos in question. Anna, who was seated right behind where the prosecutor's screen was, had a clear shot of these images. She was right behind it, so she was able to see what was on his computer screen. The prosecutor eventually turned off his computer, but not before some of the child PORN file storyboards were visible to those in the front seat seated directly behind him. While Joy and Austin looked sad and disturbed by the descriptions, and several of the jurors looked away or wiped tears from their eyes, Anna once again remained stone-faced. She even remained looking stone-faced as graphic descriptions were read and the child SA images were briefly visible to her. So even when the prosecutor left his computer on by accident and she was able to see those images, she remained stone-faced. She did not show any emotion, any sadness, any disbelief. Here's what I have to say. It's being said that she thinks that Josh was set up, that she does not believe that he did this. But even if you think your husband is innocent, just seeing images like that would tear me up. Just to see those images would bring out an emotional reaction on me, in me. So I don't see how Anna, having children and just being a human being, would be able to sit there stone-faced and not have some sort of reaction. Despite the fact that this is her husband on trial, all that aside, just seeing those, I can't understand how she did not have some sort of reaction. That's disturbing to me. It says here that the Ashley is choosing not to describe the files in question. However, nearly all of them had disturbing names, including things like the age of the girls in the files, with one even containing the phrase hot JB, which stood for hot jailbait. All of these child essay files were downloaded or attempted to be downloaded over a period of 4 days or so back in May 2019 on a computer that was located in the office of Josh's now closed wholesale Car-Mart lot. Now, despite hearing and seeing some of the images that Josh is being accused of viewing on his computer, Anna is still standing by her man. During breaks, she was seen holding his hand, talking to him. Also, it's reports that Josh is seen giggling, laughing, smiling at times, talking to the clerk, showing no type of emotions of distress or upsetness or anything to that effect. Really makes me feel like he feels like he's going to get away with this. The fact that he is not showing any type of worry on his face at all, and that he is able to laugh in the courtroom, joke in the courtroom, makes me feel like he really thinks he's going to get away with this. The judge did say that he expects this trial to last anywhere from 5 to 6 days. We are on day 3. So I'm thinking by next Friday, it will be over, and hopefully the jury will come to a conclusion and we will know what Josh Duggar's fate will be. He is looking at 20 years per count and fines up to $250,000 also per count. So in totality, he is looking at 40 years in a federal prison as well as fines of up to $500,000. I will keep you guys updated. I'm about to look up updates for what is going down today outside of this, outside of the family members being able to see some of the content and also the family members' reactions as the content was described. Other details just in general about the testimony given today, whether or not George Jedediah took the stand. I'm going to be looking that info up and I'll bring that to you guys hopefully this afternoon before too late. Also, I will not be able to do a live stream tonight because I will have a football game that I got to go to, but I will be back at it Monday morning for sure. If anything happens over the weekend, I may try to record after the kids go to bed. But I will be keeping you guys updated as often as possible. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.